4-4-2. It's back. Hello folks and welcome to a brand new video by me, TacticalMax7 on YouTube. Today we're looking at the 4-4-2. Wasn't going to put this out, I was actually going to leave this till Friday or next Monday. But having seen what's happened with players over the weekend and having used it myself, just pushing back QR's video till Friday, so apologies QR, that one will be out on Friday. This one is the 4-4-2-2, the holding version of it. Been running this for about 2 weeks and different people use it. Lots of people have liked it. Don't want to gatekeep it. I want it out there. I think you're going to see a lot of this. I think this is the formation that people will kind of gravitate to once they start to understand how it operates and how it works. And what I'm going to show you is how I'm running it, and I'm going to tell you how you can run it if you're better than me, which a lot of you are, or you're not as confident as me, which, you know, there won't be that many because I'm pretty rubbish at this game if I'm honest, but we can make good tactics. So the players you want to have in this formation, in your centre midfield, you're going to have a defensive midfielder in your holding role and a more creative player in your attacking role. Now, I've got Steven Gerrard there just now. There's lots of players that could fill that role. Your left and right midfielders, they're inside forwards. Ideally, you want ++ in this. Now, you can see that I don't have on my left mid, but I think she's phenomenal in this position in this role, and hopefully you're going to see that, and it'll make sense. And she's also 5-star, and left-footed, which is annoying. Saka, again, he's left-footed. Left-footed is good for Travella's. Left-footed is for Saka, means he comes inside and tries finesses, which is really strong. 2 strikers, we've got one on poacher and one on advanced forward. Yeah, that's the way I run it. Your central defenders, you want fast, you want strong, you want really good. Your right back, you want to be, you can have this round either way. I've got Lewis Skelly at left back, so he's my more defensive one, and I've got Trent at right back, so he's my more attacking one. My goalkeeper, you know, goalkeepers could be whoever you want. I've got Bruno and Russo on the bench. Super subs along with McAllister. Club legend Muller, how many games has he got? 436 games, 474 goals, 192 assists. So he's just a club legend sitting on the bench. Yeah, that's how it sets up. That's how it looks. Defensive midfielders are really important. I like agile players, so that's why I've got Nuskin again. Kante and stuff like that would be really good here. Yeah, let's have a look at the team management part. So default tactics, I haven't had a chance to name it. Interestingly, and you're going to find this a bit strange, I've gone with aggressive again. I've gone back to aggressive. Now, you don't have to use aggressive, you can use 70, it works on both. But for me, aggressive is just a nice way to play, especially with the inside forward roles coming from deeper. And you'll see in the gameplay why that makes a difference. Build-up style is still balanced. If you're not as confident, you can go to counter. Short passing if you want to pull the team together. But I just like balanced. Into player roles, like we've talked about, we've got one striker on advanced forward support. Now, if you've got someone like Chris Wood, who I've not used yet, I'm going to take him into a few games to try him out. You could have him on target forward, and that would put him in good places for crosses. I'm just going for advanced forward and attack. Again, you could have him on complete. I just find with advanced forward attack, that's what I want. Poacher, switch between support and attack, depending on if I'm finding that my poacher is getting involved in the play a lot, I'll keep them on attack. But if I find that I'm kind of losing that midfield, I'll put them on support so they drop back a little bit. Or stick them on false 9. You can do it too. Your inside forward on the right you want on attack, and your inside forward on the left you want on attack. Your 2 centre mids, really important. You've got deep line playmaker on build up, and you've got holding on ball winning. That means that your ball winning midfielder is going to be responsible for the defensive and the breaking up of play. So you want someone good who can do that. Your deep line playmaker is going to get forward a little bit more and be, well, yeah, get forward a bit, but they're more looking for spraying the ball and playing long passes. Your right back is on wing back and balanced, and your left back is on full back and balanced. Now, if you're finding that you're getting overrun in defense, you can change your full back left to defend. If you find that you're really good at manually selecting or sending on runs fullbacks, then put both on fullback and defend and just manually set in the one you want, because you'll have total freedom to do that. I'm not that good at triggering my left and my right back, so I leave them one on wing back balanced and one on full back balanced. Both defenders are on defender and defend, and your goalkeeper is on super keeper and balanced. Again, keepers can be super keeper or keeper, doesn't really matter. That is what we look like when we have the ball. a really attacking front four with an overlapping wing back, 2 central midfielders, so you're winning the ball with these guys, and your defense. So it's more of an attacking than defending formation and tactic, and that's how I like it. We look at what we're like with the green boxes. We can see there's an area in the midfield that we don't touch particularly well. That's why sometimes we swap her onto sport. But yeah, I like it. I've played a lot with it over the last 2 weeks, and I've had a lot of really good feedback to it, so I wanted to get this one out as soon as possible. Let's get into some gameplay, and you can see what the game is like. Oh, like, subscribe, and comment, because you guys are amazing. I should really start saying that at the beginning, I guess. Please, yeah, it really helps the channel when you do that. Thank you. Right, let's get straight into the gameplay. Straight away, you can see a really strong team. This is a cheap card, but she's really quite a nice card. This Dembele was a great Evo, 99 shooting, mad. You know I love Muller in this game. Muller's great. This is a mental card. This one I don't come across very often. This one I don't play very often. I'm seeing him less and less. We've got one of the best right backs in the game. We've got a really interesting centre back there, and then we can't quite see the right back. Left back. Good. Checking goals. You know I hate check, so I wasn't expecting to save much. Only the 2 play styles on a few player, one player style on one, so I don't know. It was a bit weird. We start off. We're just looking at the shape. So straight from kickoff, we see we get the ball forward. Great place to stop it. My right back is pushing up in the wing back position. My left back is staying back. My 2 centre backs are quite narrow. There's a big gap here, which I don't like. Right centre mids come across a bit. I mean, they've come across because the ball's across here. That's the only reason. My deep line playmaker, slightly deeper. 1 striker, 2 striker, inside forward, inside forward. Look at how narrow that is. It's like a 4-2-4, but with 2 CDMs. Mental. And that's what I'm finding with the 4-4-2 and the 4-4-2-2. The left and right midfields are pushing so far up. It was the same with the 4-2-2-2. You end up with this kind of... You have the security of the 2 CDMs, but you have 4 in attack at all times. It's brilliant. Something I'm really liking. So, we get to Karchawi. She slips a lovely ball into Wood. First shot. I didn't realise he'd moved to keeper, and he saves it. So I'm like, okay. Now, here I'm looking for Wood from the corner. I just about get it. But he gets that away. That's a lovely touch by Upamecano, by the way, there. But here he messes up, and Steven Gerrard gets in and fires it across goal. That's a mistake. We'll watch it again, because I'll show you my mistakes. But his mistake here is, at this point, he needs to get rid of the ball. He's got 1 player up, so he has to put it into space. Like he's not going to run out with his centre back. He's just got the wrong player, so he just needs to play the percentage game. He can hold on to it for a little while. If he holds on it till here, then he could try and go across the pitch, but all his players are crowded in the middle. So if he goes into here, and this is because of the aggressive depth. You see, I've still got striker right up top. That's my right back who's taking the corner, running back. But everybody, look at their body shapes. They're all looking that way. They're all turning. They all know there's an opportunity. As soon as he turns back, the AI clicks on and it's like, oh, hold on a minute. There's an opportunity for us to actually do something here. And then Steven Gerrard gets the ball and fires it across. So a good goal. Well worked. Taking advantage of the aggression. So he gets going again. He's trying to find space. Defensive, we've got 1 midfielder back. We're pulling them back. So we've got 3 across the midfield. We've got a back 4. We're really secure at this point. Finds a nice wee slip ball to Dembele. I missed the tackle. So here, I am not running at the ball, notice. I am running back into the space. He's going to run for this angle. I need to get my player back there. Even if he stops and turns inside, I want this player to be on goal side. That is what I need. Tries to cross it in. The ball just bounces off Maldini's head and I'll take it away. That's a nice thing about having Maldini. So we're going slowly again midfield. We're playing short passes. We're getting out to the wing. We send our winger on a wee run and we find the space for her to run into and we try a cross towards Chris Wood. Misses out again. I'm like, right, I'm going to stop doing that now. So he gets forward again. Again, we win the ball in midfield. Those aggressive midfielders just pushing on them. We get the ball to Karchawi, who just lashes it across goal. And this is why I like her, because small character model, really agile on the ball, 96 dribbling, rocket of a shot, just really good. Gerrard to Karchawi again. 5-star, 5-star as well, so brilliant card. We try and clip the ball over. We mess it up. He gets the ball away. He gets the ball in midfield with Elise. Plays a lovely ball into Nuno Mendes. Trent shows good power and pace to pick up the ball and then falls over. We get the ball to Kerchawi again, who's always in space. We ball to Gerrard, first time ball through to Chris Wood. We cut inside, we give the ball to Doom Arnie. We do a little bit technical dribbling, we have to go back, so we realised there wasn't a shot. We get the ball to Nuskin, to Lewis Skelly, to Gerrard, to Lewis Skelly. We're trying to find that passing angle. We go back to Maldini, first time ball into Nuskin, who's got that space. To Kerchawi again. Look at the position she's taking up. Chris Wood's gone a little bit far left for my liking because my inside forwards kind of pull into those middle positions. We mess up there. We try and run. We shouldn't have. Tried to do a wee sprint boost, but we messed up. So he's got with Nuno Mendes. Again, aggression, high line. We take the ball back quickly. Kerchawi in midfield again. Look at the options she has. She's got the two strikers up front who are marked. Okay, fine. Saka's dropped a little bit deeper to make an offer. Nuskin's going forward into that space. Trent's got space. So we have lots and lots of options for us at this point to go into. We just hold on to the ball until we find the pass we want. We get them on the overlap. First time ball to the back. And good save by the keeper. I would have preferred that if it had been Chris Wood. I think we would have had more of a chance. But no, it was a good header. I mean, what am I talking about? Headers with me. Anybody that's watched these videos for any length of time knows I can't header the ball. So frustrating. He tries an over the top through ball because I'm playing a high line. But I've got so much pace in that back line now. I'm not bothered about it. Taka to do more. I really need to figure out how to say her name. We're doing a bit technical dribbling in midfield. She doesn't have technical plus, which is a bit annoying. And then we lose the ball. Try to find a pass. So we're caught in the break. I did that on purpose. Obviously, I lose the ball in this moment because I want to show you the defensive recovery. So see right now, we've got a right back out of position. We've got a right mid out of position, a left mid out of position. Our two CDMs are a little bit split. But the pace in which they come back. There's Trent back in position now with his jockey plus. Team of the year, Renard takes the ball slightly illegally. Oh, he scores. Oh, yeah. So this is annoying. I don't push back, right? I don't go put a ball in the line. I just don't do that. Not from this distance, because the chances of him shooting aren't very high. And he doesn't shoot, but he gets round me. And he flashes it past the post. Should have been a goal, because it was a lovely little move. We go to our left back, into our centre mid, to our right mid, to our left mid. Ball down the outside of the fullback to our striker. Now he's not the most agile, but he's got a lovely ball into Kerchawi. We go one more to Dumarai, low driven, into the back of net. We went back to front super quick because we had players in space that we could pass to, that could make wee moves and do stuff. Really high line again. Tackle. Woods picked up the ball a little bit deep, but a lovely reverse ball to Kerchawi. Tries a Travella from the edge of the area, but it's more of a strike than a Travella. Here, this is mental. We select Wood. We try and put it towards the penalty spot. We put only 2 bars of power on. Try and bring Wood there. Miss him. End up with Renard and manage to score. Mental. But she's so good in the air as well still. So he gets started again. Nuskin picks up the ball. We try and play it out wide. Pass is intercepted by Lala. Lala overshoots his run. We get with our striker. We lose it. We win it. We try a quick first time ball over the top. Doesn't work. But the defensive header is not great. Gets to Wood, who drills it from the edge of the area. His shooting's really good, by the way. Really good. And that is it. That is all she wrote. Once again, I'll show you the team. Nuno Mendes. That was the left back. A really good left back. It's a really nice team in the 4-2. Is it in a 4-2-3-1? CDM? Yeah, 4-2-3-1. 2, which people are claiming is the new meta. I don't think it is. I think it's really useful, and if you're liking it, great, but I don't think it's a new meta. I think the 4-4-2-2 could be the new meta, though. So, if you want to give us a go, give it a go. I'll get into my sum up and my outro. Yeah, like, subscribe, and comment, because you guys are amazing. Right, hopefully from that gameplay you could see just all the options you have with this 4-4-2-2. The fact that you have two midfielders that are so aggressive because of the aggressive depth, your left and your right midfielders are coming inside, they're offering options. The AI is picking up one attacker, but there's another attacker and then a winger left free. Your fullbacks are pressing high, so you still get that aggression, you still get that pushing on players, you still get the kind of, I don't want to say it, but it is a broken mechanic, isn't it? The way that the aggression works and the way that your defensive line can smother and stop. Now, the over the top through balls, they're just not good enough this year to combat it. If we had overall top through balls from last year, we'd get cooked. We would. They would be over the top and we'd have Mbappe running through us all the time. R9 Mbappe. This year, we've not got that. We've got sprint boosts, we've got Travellas, and this formation gives you both of those options, and it also gives you tiki taka, it gives you hyper aggression, and it just gives you good fun gameplay for you. So give it a go, let me know what you think, get the right players in these positions, get your aggressive midfielders in there, your Kantes, your players like that are really good in the tackle. Get your inside forwards as left and right midfielders who are going to make those darting runs into the box, who can run with the ball, who've got pace, who can beat players. Get your fullbacks who can defend, and I get one of them who's good at going forward to offer you that whipped cross kind of thing. Your strikers, you can go two small, you can go one bigger, one small. Just get people that are clinical in front of goal and you are laughing. This is such a fun formation to play. It's such a fun tactic. You guys are going to love this. I genuinely think the majority of people are going to start moving towards 4-4-2 again, just the way the game feels. Like, I certainly didn't feel playing against 4-2-1-3 this weekend there was any big difference. I felt super oppressed by it. That's not the right word, but you know what I mean. I felt super stuck in my own half. And you seen from the last video I put on Monday, I think I went 2-0 down or 2-1 down or something. Just to that constant aggressive play. Now, the one thing I would say is if you're worried about stamina, make sure you have good subs on the bench. Make sure you can replace like for like each position. I know I've got Bruno there and he can't play centre mid or play centre mid or cam, so he's probably someone I should move out. But make sure you've got a couple of CDMs you can bring on, a couple of strikers, a couple of wingers, just depending on what you need. Yeah, give it a go and let me know how you find us. Like, subscribe and comment because you guys are amazing. And I'll catch you guys on Friday's video, which is going to be QRs, quick rages, because I said I would do that today and I've just kind of bumped him to Friday, so apologies again about that. Catch you guys later. Oh, I'll only play this game while it's fun. If it stops being fun, go play something else. Lots of good games out there now. See ya.